You are watching Liberty Online TV.
This is Liberty Online TV powered by Orange Sierra Leone. Orange.
Good morning, viewers, and welcome to another edition of the Breakfast Show, where they come to you live from Liberty Only with a stream on Facebook, YouTube, and also on our websites, where they powered by Orange Sierra Leone. We will bring the program come to you this Tuesday morning. Mina Khadija Bangura.
And Mina Mabel Kaba. Good morning. Well, inside this edition of the Breakfast Show today, we go for a look at the end of the 16 days of activism, where they end today. After 16 days advocacy, where different organizations and groups and don't they do for end gender-based violence and bad things and make it happen to women and girl picking them. And inside this edition today, we can talk about child marriage, where we all know now one of the bad things them we don't ambog picking them. And 16 days of activism. Them, we advocacy group them can talk for let them end then kind of where they happen to picking them. And this edition of the Breakfast Show, Liberty Online TV, they bring and come to you in partnership with the Embassy of Ireland and Sierra Leone.
Well, this and other story them, plus you will get updates from different parts in Freetown as we reporter them stand by now na different side them na the city for giving updates but waiting they happen na them parts then they as some group we call themselves CONCERNED SIERRA LEONEAN they say today when December 10th then they protest na different parts them, especially na ECSL office them for the disaggregated data for the June 24, 2023 election. So they say ECSL supposed forgive them. Well, how the city turn like this protest the rights, people and they go about their normal business. You go know inside this edition of the Breakfast Show as we can link with reporter they within a various side in the city now for give we a feel of how the city turn like, and you say for the watch from any parts of the world go know exactly if this protest all water or not. The program where they watch at the Breakfast Show, don't forget for send we comment your thoughts on any of the issues them where they can discuss at the program this morning, and also don't forget for share the program so that more people go be part of the conversation. If they watch me from our YouTube channel and you're not subscribed to the channel yet, kindly press the subscription button and also put your post notification bell on so that anytime Liberty Online Television come on, you will get notified. Say we don't count to various contents them or the produced for now.
All right, we continue with the Breakfast Show, and before we can go na updates on what's in the happen at different parts at the streets of Freetown, let we just quickly go na courts. Also, we go na the Freetown Magistrates Court number 3 before Magistrate Aissata Selu, where you don't send one Gasimu Kalon go na the male correctional center because police allege say it been turned to in use, but 65,000 new loans where 144 been given for zinc. Well, for more on this, let we join Mariatu Sharif as he go update you on what's happen at courts.
Magistrate Aissata Selu Toka na the Freetown Magistrate Court number 3 don't send one Gasimu Kalon go na the male correctional center for where police alert say it been turned to use 65,000 new loans from Fodefona. The accused kidnapped before the court on fraudulent conversion contrary to law. According to the particulars of offense na that, Tuesday, June 11 this year na Regent Road, Lumley, the accused Gasimu Kalon been take money when na 65,000 new loans from Fodefona where he gam for zinc. Na Inspector PC 1509 AC say they prosecute this case na court and he been called the number first witness when na the complainant Fodefona for explain to the court but waiting you know about this case. And the witness be start for testify. Usa he say he recognize the accused as businessman where he said they sell zinc and say Tuesday, June 11 this year in boss when all the salon bin give am money wey na 65,000 new accused na in office and say where e go the accused carry am go na Regent Code Lumley usa e say na in office, so e say na dey e pay am the 65,000 yuans for the zinc and say the accused bin give am receipt and give am date for supply give am the zinc, but say the accused no supply give am the zinc say e don pass 2 months and say dem bin dey call am but dem no bin dey get am, so dem bin dey find way for see am and hold am. So e say inside August dem bin get for see the accused and hold am and say dem bin go with am at the Adonkia police station. Usa e say the accused in family member dem bin give am 20,000 new loans and promise for pay the balance later. So e say after some time dem no gree for pay the balance 45,000 loans wey bin left, wey make e say the police then decide for send the case go na court. Magistrate Aissat Aselu Toka no bin gree for give bail to the accused and bin send am go na the male correctional center and be adjourn this case to December 13 this year. For Liberty Online TV, me na Mariatu Sheriff.
All right, we dey continue the breakfast show where they come to you live from Liberty Online Television. We dey stream na Facebook, YouTube, and also na we website where they powered by Orange Sierra Leone. Earlier, I tell una say this morning we reported in a different side na the city as some group we call themselves say they na concerned Sierra Leonean been say today when na December 10th then they protest na different ECSL office them for the June 24th, 2023 elections. Data we then say Mohamed Kone, when are the Chief Electoral Commissioner for produce for them. Well, they don't pull this date, say today then they protest. How the city turn like if people they go about their normal business, if cars them they pass na the street, we reporter them they na different side now. We they go na Waterloo, also we get David Yankee Sise, we go tell you exactly how Waterloo look like this morning. Hello, David. All right, we dey try for get David for let go tell we exactly how Waterloo turn like this morning, and from Waterloo they kind of other parts them na the city for let the other reporter the way they go tell we exactly how they feel like this morning as some group we call themselves concerned Sierra Leonean say that they protest today for the disaggregated data. Good morning, David, and welcome to the breakfast show.
Good morning, listeners.
All right, start for tell we viewers them exactly whose parts now Waterloo you did this morning.
As the map now, the main junction, now 5 junction, the very last station outside all Pura the station, and of course this morning.
Hello, David.
All right, that's na David Yankee Sise. We go try forget him back as a day na Waterloo 55 junction to be precise for tell we how they turn like this morning as some group we call themselves say they na concerned Sierra Leonean been say that they come out na different ECSL office them for ask the ECSL for give them the disaggregated data of the June 24th, 2023 elections. Well, today na be the day where they say then they protest. If this protest all water, you go know inside the program where na the breakfast show where they watch. If you say for the watch we, you get any information from your area outside there, kindly send we your message, your comments na the comment section. Now any of the platform the way they watch we this morning, or you can as well call we na the number +232 74 200 545 for give we any information about your area outside you day now. We continue with the breakfast show where they come to you live from Liberty Online TV.
All right, well, as they get more updates from we reporters them waiting at different parts of the country, we will go back to David na Waterloo. But quickly, let me just come over to Mohammed Kamara, where they around the Eastern Police axis. They don't come out from Shell. Let we know waiting is see as they come out from Shell this morning for come all the way na Eastern Police. Good morning, Mohammed, and welcome to the breakfast show.
All right, Mabel. Good morning. Good morning, Mabel, and good morning to listeners waiting for us now, the National Election. Of course, I be there Shell Old Road this morning, and I also moved go down the new road this morning. It's around 6 o'clock. I be there within that surrounding day. And from waiting I said, for people who know Shell community, now a community where you get so many communities that we be within that side, and the junction, when a Shell company road and new road, but they normally people like to converge for take transport for go to the central business district, and at the same time for move go to the far east. But this morning, when I reached at two junction.
All right, you still watch the breakfast show on Liberty Online Television. That's a Mohammed Kamara with it. Therefore, get him back on the phone for let we go know get updates from the Shell and Eastern Police. USAID currently has a move from Shell this morning for Kamna Eastern Police for tell we waiting to happen there as they don't monitor the situation since early this morning for let we go know waiting to happen. As we tell you now, they bring on updates for no waiting to happen at the city of Freetown as some sets of salon people and we say then are concerned Sierra Leoneans being said and go stage a protest today at the ECSL office for let the ECSL go produce the data them way according to them from where the 2023 elections done to now they not see them data yet and then the request say they want for let ECSL pull and so till then go protest.
All right, so they go back to Mohammed Kamara where they around Eastern Police. Yes, Mohammed, you be the give update about the side them where you come on this morning. What exactly you find out?
Of course, just like I been say, I been around Shell Road and New Road this morning. That's around 6 o'clock. I been on the day. I did up to 7 o'clock before I left. Then I will come around up on to Eastern Police one present day. But for them coming Eastern, they want move. I want to see people in that junction and they compare to how they used to be. Because that junction, they get so many communities where their community people and they always come down that junction, they go how we for transport to all the hours, or move down at the central business district and at the same time, or move at the far east. But today, in case, quite different. Most of the shops are not open yet, and people are not today at the junction. When they say the street some are empty, but at the same time, we see lots of police presence at the streets where they don't have time. We don't see that they happen at all. I see police that are OSD and also other police officers, the soldiers them as well. They all employ them. They're around the junction. You understand? That's the situation now and they for Shell and that of off-road community. Now, the present sounds that they currently in Eastern Police. Eastern are just the same again. Most of the shops are closed. And I just few most kind of using as though you Russia in the morning like so, most people you see these states it can be jam-packed, traffic daily, but today we see most kind of more freely, no traffic at all, and the people that they work are like groups, that people away, they don't play at all, and just few people that you see around. For them, they are here at this police, but that is
Mohammed, you make any attempt for talk to somebody when they pass by or a security personnel? If yes, what's in be the response?
Well, managed to talk to one civilian who be around Eastern Police. According to they say ain't no see as a surprise at all. Or maybe see the street empty like I did to stay. They say because people don't learn for waiting they don't have from August 10 and as well as November 26. So that kind of fear they still people in mind. Now they don't underestimate any rumor of protests or any rumor of people in way want for count on the rest of the city. So mostly they find out say people in the fear for move. Even the students themselves make most of the school buses where they pass they're empty. Like Eastern Police here, against school bus we park there, where you can see plenty of school picking empty convert there, so for move by the different schools there. But he also says the school bus park, but you really see plenty of students them around that particular side. So that's the response I get from the gentleman we I talked to. And even he tell me say just stay around for assess. If situation normal, definitely we'll go about the business. They say, but for now, this type of full business, you want to observe, say by 12, for see how things go. That's the response I get from him. But like for the police officers, the way they're around, They're all busy at the moment. And anyone we attend for talk to, let it is for him for talk to him.
All right, Mohammed, many thanks. We give it our updates there from Eastern Police, where na the central business district, and just like how you say, na a place where normally by now kingdom busy. Thank you very much for the updates there, Mohammed.
Thank you so much.
All right. Well, we will continue for bringing on more updates. From Mohammed, we don't give you updates from the Eastern Police, and they come from Shella. We just go na Kalbatong, as we all know, say, now one of the area then done whenever protest can do na Freetown, outside people can come out plenty one for come inside the CBD area. Well, follow we know how Kalbatong sound like this morning. We join on the line Al-Hassan Kuruma, when we report our station day this morning. Good morning, Al-Hassan, and welcome to the breakfast show. All right, tell me what you don't see na Kalbatong this morning. As we all know, say the eastern part of Freetown now one way can be very chaotic whenever they can say protest can happen. How they sound like this morning?
Talk to you. Don't move from Wellington because that are inside now. From that station. Wellington, as I speak to you, this morning we get every police station with a man really and have people around about it. We start people like transport normal.
Alasan,
Yeah.
you can kindly change your position. We get some negative feedback na the studio.
Did I get you now?
I get you now. Go ahead.
I say I moved from Wellington this morning coming to Kalbatong, but when I was down at Wellington this morning, there was a heavy police presence this morning. So Yaman around the roundabout, people that you take to car.
So what did happen with the movement of people? We all know that today the CONCERNED SIERRA LEONEANs them be say they go strike today for going to the ECSL office and go do a peaceful protest. Anything like protest they happen at the eastern part of Freetown from now Wellington axis society come out?
Nothing like that. Business is normal and people know about the business this morning from which I'm Then also when they protest the can happen it can affect the schools. So what I do this morning, at the time for moving schools already within the community from that whether people don't go to school. Because this is a time where most schools that today in the exams for close the first term, we take the exam. So because of that parents they allow the beginning for school because most of them are on exam. And business day as normal as I speak. But coming down to Kalbatong, like I mentioned, that's why we can get every political, issues that we can happen because the two political based and the way that the SAPC are based and that of the APC are based. So for that, we also see every police and German presence the day where the man is so based them for see what's going to happen. But I can talk to you now. Everything come Wellington and Kalbatong are being now after the talk to everything come and business is work normal.
How the vehicular movements? Because we noticed that parts of the country now one way, them bus then can go for school picking them and also the worker fine and public transportation. How it's like this morning?
Worker fine they move and other public transport and after the talk to all the move this morning. So like I tell you on everything normal as I speak. But I just waiting this day, I just the security presence the way they are around. For able for that waiting they happen. Now the different communities this morning. But everything is okay. Is that the rural then transport spread? Because that transport has taken from Wellington coming to Kalbatong for able for that station.
But you'll be able you'll be able for talk to anybody for know if they hear about any rumor of protest or waiting get any confidence for come out and go about the normal business. You'll be able to get any information.
Yeah, well, I talk with one or two people, but most of the people who I talk with not even understand there is a protest where they go around say something for happen today. Because I have to talk to 2 or 3 people every tell me they're not even because they have the junction, the visa for take transport for doing the normal business. They tell me they don't know anything about that, so just to go around the normal business. Then also the one I talk with say them political presence protest there. Where women in social media, they say then people let them give them any relevance at all. Because they don't see what happen during August 10.
right.
Where plenty people have lost their lives. So of course, this time, a lot of people that will be any about to have to protest. Then they go about their normal business. And of that, the thing will happen before the end of the day.
All right, many thanks to you, Al-Hassan Kuruma, for the updates we give from the east part of Freetown as they come from Wellington to Kargbo. And according to Ram, everything they go on normal people and they about the normal business.
All right, from Al-Hassan, they join now Mayatu Sheriff, where presently Dena Jue. Good morning, Mayatu, and welcome to the Breakfast Show.
Good morning, Khadija. Good morning, Sierra Leonean.
You currently then at Jue. Start for tell viewers them how Jue Talek this morning amid rumors of protest where concerned Sierra Leonean and say that they come out today for protest. What thing they happen at Jue?
Well, currently at National Jue Junction and the place normal, everything okay. Everybody they go about their normal business. The place just normal, like anything not happen. Fortunate to talk to 50 people them on the way. And I asked them if they get any information about any protest. People are not even aware of anything like protest all day out there. So everybody just go about the normal business. Of course, the junction entire so the non-flops to begin and day that streets they try to go to the different schools them. Workers them there around the try to go to the different working place them. And after they talk now so the junction goes there. Everybody they go about the normal business to begin and day around. Snap the rates for transport workers, then they try for board a vehicle for go about their normal business. Business open, shops them open, everybody there about in business, sales as they sell, everything okay at the junction. You know, they even see any sign of any protest. Just around because the last incident that we done there, you wait and say protest like this now. The junction is empty, security forces them so the mark around, police around for the system, nothing not happen. As I talk now, the place empty, people that about their business, no should not around, how the traffic officers them working there for control traffic and all. But the junction okay, everything okay, everybody they go about the normal business.
All right, Mayatu, many thanks for that updates the way you give the viewers then this morning. That's now we reporter Mayatu Sheriff. We just update we, but waiting they happen. Na the Jue as is say no life normal. People don't even know say today what be they go around say some set of people and be sitting in the protest at different ECSL office them. We continue for bringing updates from different parts na Freetown as we reporter them we station at different side them. For give a feel of how the city Talek, especially rumors where be done they go around say today when at December 10, some set of people let me say then they protest. Well, they get more reports from a reporter they in a different side. Maybe you don't forget David.
I think we'll go on the line now. Let me get David, and from David we'll come to Aisha, where they come out from the Lonely Axis. Then we just go back to Nawatalo. As we all know, say now one of the community then we can be hotspots if anything like this can happen. Then we just go back and get David on the phone. Let you go give you updates on what they happen now Nawatalo this morning. Remember, see you said for the Watch Breakfast Show, to send me message and tell me what's in the situation like how your community like this morning. Fairly everybody we don't talk so far, don't tell me say everybody to go about their normal business and for we said we come this morning. Say from Musaimi come out to ya, I don't see anything abnormal. Everybody there about the normal business, people they go school, and the one that said we can come out for get transportation, movements of motor them all day as normal as it can usually be. We didn't forget David on the line, but as we not even calling David yet, so we just go and see if we will get Aisha Mansare, where they come from the Lonely Axis, for give you an update on what they happen at that part there from the west end, as we don't get information from the east where they clearly should say the east end is okay. We will join Aisha Mansare now from the Lonely Axis for let we know what they happen along the. Good morning, Aisha, and welcome to the Breakfast Show.
Yeah, good morning, madam.
What did happen from the Lonely Axis that got reach part where you day this morning?
I still there off Godrich and the president area. I did close by. Now from school, I think everything just normal now. Business as usual. People are there about business, bike riders and go up and down. Private people that set the move.
for come out or those threats of protest been there in the social media? You able to talk to anybody for know why they be getting confidence for come out and go about the normal business?
Some people are not aware about the process, are absolutely aware, and none of them are confirmed with the protest. So yeah, nothing like protest to go there. People are not aware.
Alright, many thanks for that update, Aisha. Well, that's Aisha Mansari, where they tell me what will happen from the Godrich axis. And remember, see yourself with the What the Breakfast Show, you can send me your message. Let me know how your community talent this morning as we don't give updates on different area them, waiting to happen there as situational reports because protest threats been there up to yesterday if you follow the breakfast show. Some concerned Sierra Leoneans have decided they come out to their protest and the security apparatus have been warned everybody forgot about their business. And so far, from the information we don't get from different parts of Freetown, the show say the city is peaceful and everybody there about the normal business, but we will still try for bringing more updates as we get on the breakfast show this morning.
Alright, we continue with the breakfast show where they come to you live from Liberty Online TV, where they bring you a live updates from different parts them now the city. We say we reported them there now for giving a feel of how the city turn like, especially when rumor we don't come out say some set of people that we call themselves concerned Sierra Leonean. They say they come out today in December 10th for protest. So they go now to Waterloo, now the 5-5 junction, as soon as say Waterloo don't be hotspot for violent protesting. David Yankesi say they now Waterloo now. Good morning again, David.
Good morning, Khadija. Good morning, listeners.
Tell me exactly what's in the happen now Waterloo, 5-5 junction, who's there now?
Alright, now I'm currently at Waterloo 5-5 junction. It's a very nice station, Usai Book taking so normally where they can come up storm. And of course, as we all know, Waterloo now one of the hotspots where anything like happen at the country. The local Waterloo could be one of the deadly zones. And of course, as it is now, business is normal, everything is okay. And of course, as usual, business as usual, everything is okay. We can't go to the business. I'm going to say no problem they happen at Waterloo. And of course, as I speak, we get a lot of police in the matter way to join now the 5-5 axis. And this morning I take a tour from 5-5 to Pogula Basantong. And of course, now other junction and just side to put together as well. And of course, I take from 5-5 from Basantong as well as the police station around post office. And of course, we see not business the normal, people do their business, we try to go people, even though things like that to go on, but people do not take any discussion. Only they take any discussion, they stand back in case of any problem we want to happen.
You able for talk to the people them, especially Makituma, they go about their normal business. Forget if they get anything we give them this confidence for come out and go about their normal business as you stated earlier. Waterloo don't be one of the hot spots them whenever a rumor of protest go out.
Yeah, I've never talked to a few because based on looking at people they go about their normal business because we able to come back in November 2016 with plenty people before they to accident. And of course, I talk to people who will tell me say, when they don't get anything like that, they don't get any rumor we say they're going to protest today, make them decide to make people go about their normal business. And of course, now because of that reason, they get confidence in what they not going to happen. And of course, police, soldier man, and all of the security apparatus system, they are around. So they can ensure say the country is stable.
How about school picking there? We're supposed for go school. You see any sign of school picking their way normally by now, then they try for get transportation for go school?
Sure, like I said, this morning I take talk from 5-5 junction as far as post office, outside, people can get outside, very close to the police station. And of course, that would say we got over 10 school them way they not outside no more. And of course, this morning as I take talk, I see a lot of school picking them way they forgot to take them out to go over. And I see school them there to go to organization. To take them to go school, to get them back to where we around. So school system is ongoing.
Alright, many thanks, David, for that update they will give you from Waterloo, 5-5 junction. As to still they try for get more updates for the reporters then, where they are different parts now in the city for know how it's like they as. some group of people will call themselves say they are concerned Sierra Leonean been say today they come out for protest for the June 24th, 2023 election and say ECSL will give them disaggregated data.
Alright, so we continue with the breakfast show, and members say you say for the what the show can tell you what's happen at your community. Whether you get it or not, once you're in a salon, just make we know how security status standing like your community, whether life is normal, just like how we don't get different side in a Freetown here, we don't show say life they go on normal and people in their about their business. Let me know how your own area standing, how your community standing, just give me the information and we go make sure say we broadcast them live and we continue with the breakfast show. We still let's forget updates. We let's go back now the Eastern Police at this for let we go give our visuals. Let us see what's happened there currently this morning as we still let's forget with reporter when Mohammed Kamara was stationed there this morning. We will continue with the breakfast show. Members said the number to send a message to na +23274200545 or you send them na the different comment section them. Now the platform them also you get Liberty Online TV this morning. This edition of the breakfast show we depend get updates first. Let's end the program. We go for look at the topic of the day when a child marriage. We can look at them as today the end mark the end of the 16 days of activism against gender-based violence. Usai individuals and groups them can use them to for advocates for let bad things them stuff for they happen to woman and girl picking them. But let me go and get final reports from Mohammed for let we know what's in the happen now the east end of Freetown. Sorry, now the central part of Freetown. Usai we they talk to Mohammed Kamara we in a share for let we get an update on what's happening. We will forget them so that we'll get visuals. So you said we know in a salon self go see for yourself for no say. So far from the information we don't gather from a reporter within a different parts of the capital city don't tell we say life to go on and everybody to go about the normal business. We will begin first about Alosa we David Johnson we update say everybody to go about in business, although some parts in there we feel security increased today, but people seem for to go about the normal business. We still try to forget Mohammed, we forgive a visuals from the Shell community so that we will know what's happen exactly. We continue with the breakfast show, but let me just look at other issue while we go come back and get Mohammed for let it tell we what's in the happen from Eastern Police as we try to forget another link.
Alright, we continue with the breakfast show and we will tell us today we will look at child marriage and the effects them on salon bikini. Well, we get Hannah Kargbo in the studio, we in the executive director for Girls Advocacy Network. They use a platform for advocates for girl picking them. Well, as you all know, the 16 days of activism against gender-based violence and other bad things they wake up onto women and girl picking them. They don't today way na December 10 and every year from November 25 to December 10. Organization them na the world, the media and advocates them can use this 16 days period for advocates for tap bad thing them waking up onto women and girl picking them. Well, this year 16 days of activism, Liberty Online Television been get support from the Embassy of Ireland na Salon. Also we supposed for produce content them where they talk about bad things they wake up onto women and girl picking them. We don't they talk about different things them. We don't talk about FGM or the Bondo society. We don't talk about gender-based violence itself when violence wake up onto women them. So today they look at child marriage and the Embassy of Ireland na Salon. They support Liberty Online TV for bringing them program they can to you. At the studio this morning I want to welcome we studio guest winner Hannah Kargbo. Good morning, Hannah, and welcome to the breakfast show.
Good morning, thank you for having me.
All right, that's now a studio guest this morning, Hannah Kargbo, winner executive director for Girls Advocacy Network. We can talk about what the organization they do. Make sure say they protect girl bikini, especially girl bikini when the people like give to married before 10. We will talk about the issues the day after that. We continue to now update as still get some reporter them. Within some parts them na Freetown. We will tell you exactly how they turn this morning. Amidst rumors where they go around say some people in the community today for protest. When we look at the word itself we get for child marriage. This is now one way many girl killing na salon don't become victim, although laws they never protect the girl killing. Over the years, within organization don't they do for ensure una say raise awareness of some of them bad things they are to girl killing.
Thank you very much for the question. So basically, Garnet, now young female platform where they able for, gig out picking them, that courage, that zeal for them able for reach their fullest potential. And of course, child marriage when I one key thing we don't they disturb girl picking them for later able for, reach them potential for later able for down school. We basically they look at dynamic now that as this June 2024, we're able to give the voices on waiting, young girls them say about the law, because we don't see most times the laws that we do towards women and girls that they don't get their voice, just the people that when they at decision level. But when it comes to this act here, girl picking them be consulted with all the other organizations that will be able for reach young girl picking there with them voice able for DD. And we're very proud to say we now get her as a law now, even though much need for be done in terms of population. We also the create a plan for build the resilience, because sometimes when then girls they get the confidence for able for stand against the issues that they can able for rebel. So basically we give them that kind of strong mindset, say if in case such thing meets you or you company go through this, these are the channels that we're able for important. So we're able for build their confidence, and also they provide mentorship and coaching program for them, because most of the time we got picking in terms of their mental health, it can be a very big issue. So what we can do is that we can link them up with successful women them where they do very well, or survivors that when they don't go through such issues there, for able for coach them with some mechanism them, we will help them. We not boys. So they say basically now child where they below the age of 18, that means it can affect boy picking and girl picking. Even though when you see salon contents, boy picking and not they too affected the girl picking, but at least that mindset they need for they across the two sex, where we also they involve young men and boys them in the conversation.
Coaching for them picking here. Well, if you look at the part where they talk about the law, you go for be educated, for let you know, waiting there inside the law if somebody not tell you. Exactly. How on our organization and partners them on they work with, they cover especially picking them at the provinces, for example. You go see some picking where then they make go married before in term, not even go school. Yeah. How on they cover them set of picking in there?
So first of all, that for make the law simplified, for we set where they push the law for popularize them. And then also, one of the ways they get way with the push is how for make them a different languages. The law don't be passed in June. Of course, the organization they don't commit in terms of making the laws they are very simplified for the one that they did at grassroots level. I also talk about survivors approach. We also use young women them or that people who don't go through this process. They don't get themselves back together. For able to talk to others them as well where they go through, or to also stakeholders they're waiting at the the bad parts where picking gets married before in time.
Not a lot of people in the winner survivor, I can say victim them of this conversation who they get now. How not able for bring them on board, for let themselves be part of the advocacy?
So we don't tend to bring that in for silence in terms of now, giving survivors them the space. First they be shame. Of course, the stigma is them too much. But about confidence building, where we don't close the space. Like for the organization, what we have is just a safe space where we launch Activism by the Ministry of Gender. We give a platform of girls and young women that go through the issues there. For able to get that psychosocial support, because we talk about something more healing. So we give a platform of healing and then give them that confidence and then the skills mechanism for them to actually come up and speak about these issues there. And we say UNFPA when they support we even launch young women's FG and child marriage. So you see now say and they will give resources for able to reach out to them, out to reach areas, for able to send out the issue about child marriage. So honestly speaking, you look from before and now, it is more different because survivors are actually at the front line championing the issue.
Before and now it's different, but most time there is this myth out there saying, according to this advocacy platform, they can just say una voice them, do you intend it like this? When are 16 days of activism? How now go ensure say the conversation continue? Because every now and then, parents them, because of traditional reasons, religious reasons, they send them, picking them for go married before 10.
I totally agree. When, for me, from your space, where I actually, it's about sustainability, just like which we talk about. And maybe there are different initiatives where we come up with. We need to wait for 16 days, we can just say as a way for just like more amplifier in the form of unity voice. But this is a continual because every day happening. If I can at studio, what's the message we say? They marry the people and can't be at this. They don't have to do it every time. So tell you say every day it continues. So that means that every day of the conversation you don't put the whole together. Like every year we get national awards from the people together over 500 million. Every year they teach people about the laws because again, how they don't know from the law, they don't know what's the inside the law, what's the law they say. So they don't make sure that any platform just make sure that people popularize the things that they do. So not just do this for 60 days.
So talking of actuality, for people who perhaps don't hear no more say early marriage, combining the we can get them picking them we not reach the age for marriage dates to man them. How the picture tally currently? Is it still happening? Is there only increase or the sensitization don't make the number they reduce?
Honestly, I think the child marriage is still there, like I tell you, they just report the case. If I remember, when they just passed if you see in a future, these are just like any other one because of that enforcement and implementation, it really very low. But basically, like, we do the best. As I said, we solicit more resources because you need resources, community for which to get out to, do areas and raise awareness, child marriage. When you attend, you know the old. When you promote that, you know the old. When you get part of our senses, you know the old. So for people know say like now, it don't be time first time, but we just given out other laws, but now it's a standard of state. If the law catch you, basically these are the punishment the way you face as an individual.
What's like the age range them when a cases them when are aware of Osai child marriage happen now? What's the age range them?
So most of them are below the age of 18. That's 16 years now. Take 18 years. That's it happens.
And Osai most common.
It will happen at Western Rural. It also will happen at, like I say, Kambia, GC, they when I say hi. Not just in the north of regions, really high, especially that border.
Like I said, for fair solution to any problem, you got to identify first the root cause. When we talk about early marriage and child marriage na salon, we don't fair not say the cause for like kumra look in Pekin, we're not 18 years yet engaged to man. We don't fair not say that the common causes them.
What is about poverty. Most of the time, parents that use the government as a source of income. Yeah, I think that you don't exist for so that you man. And then that money can come from the price. So that the other source of income. And then when man they cannot, they make use to any time. If parents are older than them, then they actually get resources. So poverty in terms of financial instability and family can make them keep their life married. It also happens, okay, we begin start man business. The parents that they push them out there, they married. Either they married or give them captain married. So like them two key issues that really stand out, really like parents that really they push. Got their mind. Also in terms of tradition and culture, some culture just believes that when people don't reach at a certain age, for instance, they don't go through society, they will say, they don't prepare now for marriage. So the next thing about marriage. So then once they're basically they make, parents they give get into marriage.
Let me look at una get victim them, although now it's not common for later you see them out there. It's possible let Pikin don't undergo all of the issues there. We just make mention of, especially the early marriage. Senana married those early, he go born Pikin and able for come back and gaining full potential and be somebody in the salon context.
I would say somehow. Not all man able that basically stress. So man they totally lost themselves. Because they've been mentally not prepared for some things and they're forced to go inside. So definitely you mental health you lost her. Now one actually able for go through the process and they get the platform. Don't all my able get the platform. Instead of the workforce with the courage, I'll tell them, this is wrong. These are some things that will ever happen to you. So I know it's a one and two thing because not all man able for gets for man. And the one that's like when we get now you inside basically, it's two process for them to actually come out. What we see is that we will just get around discussion and then we can just one person start to share. And then by the time this is share, they get that confidence now for start to speak up and then allow him. But he can be very, very slow. And then people in their life will really start to come out.
All right, Hannah, continue for the routine of the program. We will join you back shortly. In case you just tune in, this is the breakfast show. We do watch live na Liberty Online Television, or they stream na Facebook, YouTube, and also now we websites where they powered by Orange Sierra Leone. When they look at another issue inside the program this morning, as we all know, President Julius Maada Bio appoint Major General Amara Aidara Bangura this for being the new Chief of Defense Staff. Well, during the handing over ceremony, he say he go make sure say under in leadership, the military able to get a couple for themselves. Mohamed Kamara gets more and he will now report.
Thursday, December 5 this year, the Republic of Sierra Leone Armed Forces be changed leadership outside the former Chief of Defense Staff. Now the Sierra Leone Armed Forces Lieutenant General P.K. Lavau be hand over the military leadership to Major General A.I. Bangura, where he be the talk. During the handing over ceremony, the former Chief of Defense Staff Lieutenant General P.K. Lavau explained about a major achievements that the military and waiting the expect from the new CDS.
Today, with humility, I hand over the baton of command of the Republic of Sierra Leone Armed Forces leadership to you, Major General A.I. Bangura, friend. From the day it pleased the Commander-in-Chief to pronounce you as the new CDS, I've switched from all military activities. Looking forward to take up my new appointment and to see what the future holds for me. As I take my final exit, I feel a deep sense of pride and honor to have served my country and humanity. I will continue to congratulate you, General, on this great achievement, and especially when you and many others were part of my winning team. You served me well. I bear the many challenges we all went through. May your colleagues see this as a challenge to also serve you wholeheartedly. May they see it as an opportunity for all of you guys and to know that as classmates, this is your time. I entreat you all to make good use of it. I know that being the CDS is the dream of every good general, but I promise you it is not as easy as we all think in this part of the world. Therefore, as he has been this time to lead you and manage the affairs of ASLA through thick and thin, I entreat you all to support your brother, our brother, your new CDS, just as you all supported me.
Inside Iun talk, the new Chief of Defense Staff for the Salon Armed Forces Major General A.I. Bangura talk about the challenge where don't they affect the military in a salon.
It is one stages from number one of our staff problem to the last particular problem. It's leadership. All the wrongs you have gone through, all the things you have seen go bad, it's leadership. They say they are not bad soldiers, they are bad leaders, bad commanders. And that same goes through for ages, up till now it goes through. So my focus will be leadership. It is us here that should set the brighter example. We should let those junior leaders, NCOs, CNCOs, Plateau learn from us those good things that should be able to pass on to the board of the students they eventually have. So I will hold leaders accountable. I will set parameters. I will not only do appraisal, I will set performance appraisal. If I give you command, I give you 6 months with a set of objectives. You can choose anything. If you don't achieve those in 6 months, you're ready to rotate them, get for others. But the days when commander issue as you free for all is over. Command goes with performance appraisal now. You've been given 12 boxes to take. Every 6 months you must take 3 of those boxes. And those boxes are tied to us well. It's the only way. It's the only way. We don't have a we can do. Our opportunity to start, our must have just
how the new CDS Major General A.I. Bangura plan for addressing challenges and waiting people for expect from a leadership.
On that note, we said we are going to start with 3 things. Number 1, we have programs officially. Those programs are value. We build stores in those programs in the next 1 month under the engineering construction company and rent them. And the one who gets from those stores, I'm sure we'll be able to address some of the issues welfare we want to address for the men. Those stores are prime. The locations are prime. Go to procedure due process. Go to the DG, go to the minister, and get the approval for the chain of command of His Excellency. There's not just stop us from going to enterprise. I think that's the way to break out of financial hamstrongness. We shall also go to fish farm, agri fish farm. We produce a 2040 agri fish farm in the south by Mubetabe to Welalu Amatujo. Because those waters are not actually polluted. We have had those waters, we produce 40 fish farm. 1 fish farm is 1 hectare. And in the long run, or in the medium term, by 2028, I see that as being the largest producer and exporter of cashew nut. We shall have cashew nut over 10 to 15,000 hectares. And we shall use the Gambia, Gambia, and Lugia houses. 15,000 hectares of cashew can give us over minimum $1 million in 3 years. So the money we want, everything we want as an advocate, we are standing with it. We have to be aggressive and bold. We will miss our steps along the way. But there is no way that you go without learning better lessons. But it's better to learn better lessons and go than not venture at all.
Major General A.I. Bangura end up saying, under in leadership, it will ensure say the Salone Armed Forces work with their mandates for promote peace and security in the country. For Liberty Online TV, Mina Mohamed Kamara, the reports.
Welcome back. It's still a Wadi Breakfast on Liberty Online TV, and from that report, the way Mohamed Kamara put together from the military. Let me now go to the Anti-Corruption Commission, ACC, Usai we see yesterday, when on December 9th, the commission been joined other countries them now the world for member the International Anti-Corruption Day. And the theme for this year we then look at as they celebrate the Anti-Corruption Day, now using innovation and technology to control corruption. For let we know more about this, let we join Al-Hassan Kuruma.
Monday, December 9 this year, the Anti-Corruption Commission, in collaboration with the Center for Accountability and the Rule of Law, been commemorated with the International Anti-Corruption Day 2024 with the launch of the National Anti-Corruption Strategy 2024-2028. The theme for this year now using innovation and technology to control corruption. Aisata Maoi, now the Minister of Gender and Children Affairs, way in the talk. It says Salone now one of the top 10 countries them where them identify for fight corruption.
This is by way of information that Sierra Leone is the 5th time consecutively making high scores in the anti-corruption score. And Sierra Leone is one of the top 10 countries. That is in our income category to be identified as a country stronger enough to fight corruption. We have consistently recorded outstanding scores in the MCC, and this is why today Sierra Leone is proud. It's a proud holder of a recipient of the MCC that the American government is offering to countries.
I'm extremely pleased to be here. I've been part of this event consistently for the last 5 or 6 years. And every year we meet to identify and certainly celebrate the gains that we're making in the fight against corruption. On a day like this, International Anti-Corruption Day, it also offers an opportunity for us to reflect on the challenges that persist in the fight against corruption. But more importantly, I'd like to say this, it should also be a moment to identify the opportunities that are so readily available to all of us, not just to the Anti-Corruption Commission, but as individuals, and also other accountability institutions in the country.
The Anti-Corruption Commissioner, the President, has been very good at his job. Very, very good at his job. And so too by his predecessors. I'm happy to see that the judiciary has a high degree of respect for all the persons who have the office of Commissioner of the Anti-Corruption Commission. We value the work they do. We may have disagreements about sentences, the acquittal or conviction of certain person. We may have differences. But by and large, we have respect, considerable respect for the office of chairman. And this is why I am here myself, rather than sending another judge to represent me. Because we value the work which is being done by the Anti-Corruption Commission.
Ably facilitated by the ACC's National Anti-Corruption Secretariat. Our team of experts traversed the country and held meetings with a wide range of individuals and institutions as we gathered data for the 5th generation strategy. Even though our main focus was on the biggest revenue earners of Sierra Leone and the biggest revenue spenders, such as those ministries and agencies in charge of the president's priorities, we met with ordinary citizens, political parties, heads of public agencies, private sector, development partners, among others. We wanted to explore the preventative approach to the fight against corruption and how to use technology to make this happen, both on the supply side and on the demand side.
We embarked on a journey that was to put enforcement at the forefront of our efforts in fight against corruption. And that work has been going on for the past 4 years, since 2019. And in that regard, that is why you have been seeing that our fight against corruption is a bit strong-hearted. Many countries in Africa find it strange how we approach the fight against corruption. Why do we arrest people and detain them for up to 10 years without bail? Why do we push the judiciary to impose sentences that are stronger? Why have I been calling on the judiciary to say you have to raise your hand? The Chief Justice is not here, but one of the challenges we have had with the judiciary, with all the efforts that we are doing, is that the sentences that they have been imposing are lenient.
All right, so they continue the breakfast show where they come to you live from Liberty Online TV, where they stream on Facebook, YouTube, and also on our website, where they powered by Orange Sierra Leone. Well, from that reports, where they go now and get short commercial break or come back, where they continue with the program.
To pay bills with the UBA mobile app, just log into the app. Click on Pay Bills within the Quick Links dashboard. You'll be provided with a list of various biller categories like cable TV, sports and gaming, utilities, airtime and data, and so on. Click on the biller category you want. Then select from a list of price options provided by the biller. Click Confirm to proceed with the transaction. Enter your PIN and click OK. And you're done. Enjoy paying your bills with the UBA mobile app.
For the news we dey around, log into Liberty TV online. Positively we bring the change. They get the masses involved. Staffs them everywhere. We climb the mountain just to get the news. We go down the slums to get the views. Hey, voices come. Credibility, now we ability. News, give you the views, the tell where you want them. Government issues, democracy, now we not the answer. We human them, girl picking, that's a get the power. He count on me, he count on we anyhow. Give you the news, give you the views, the tell where you want them. Government issues, democracy, now we not the answer. Human them, girl begin the second keep on me, count on me anyhow.
Alright, welcome back. You still watch Breakfast Show on Liberty Online TV and continue for send you message to +232 74 545 or drop on the comment section at the different platform the most I watch with this morning. We will continue with the Breakfast Show and come back to the studio guest when Hannah Kargbo, the Executive Director for Girls Advocacy Development Network. There this morning we don't talk about child marriage. As today they mark the end of the 16 days of activism on thing them waking happen when a violence, gender-based violence them against women and girl picking them. Now let me look at the effects when they come with early marriage. We don't discuss how the image sound like currently, how the fights don't sound like on early marriage in a salon. But now let me look at the effects them. Waiting bad they happen. We come brother and give them picking them to man them for married. Where they're knocking the 18 year yet. So it's not don't feel nothing at the effects them where they come with.
So I think one that they increase of teenage pregnancy because the way to look at teenage pregnancy basically now for people that are under 18 minors them. We also see the form of emotional disorder or mental health. Any people who get married to a man, we look, they see this is my papa or my grandpa, they sleep with me basically, you know, at the seven hours. In mental health never ever basically stable. You also look at the increase of HIV and AIDS. You don't know that partner way that go marry with a health status. I mean, you know, if affected. So basically, because that young girl they could get HIV and AIDS infection. If you go to school, what will happen? Go drop out of school. That they get up because mama, you know, accepted by the society. Because when instead of not going for accepting that this will happen, so not going for mingle, you know, with the other peer. At the end of the day, they don't turn human before in actuality.
You will say the campaign so far don't be successful, or is it challenging?
I would say because the fact that now we don't get a law, she'll say we're heading somewhere. We just need to put more zeal on popularizing, because it will be a shame we a law did it and then people don't know waiting the law did inside or consequences when it comes to the perpetrator, when it comes to the way they enforce the law, the police them, when it comes to parents, they don't know waiting inside the law. Then I think we need the good no side. We need for really popularize waiting the law and say.
The law can be but for let the law taking cause of people that we can do some of them crime they are too small picking them not so. How the parents then willing for joining nowadays in this fight?
I think it's just more about raising awareness and then mindset change for leaders to say like this thing is wrong. As I mentioned, I make like we they use the survival approach because until that became shine story waiting past, be able for us to touch that particular parents when they think about sending, in picking them to marry. So it's all about enforcing, mindset changing, and then let themselves evolve in the process, let the parent themselves evolve, because most of the time that we can do the advocacy towards women and girls, we can forget the home, we can forget parents that when are actually they all the formation they start. So it's about continuous, awareness raising among the parents. Yeah.
All right, Hannah, continue for the week 3. We now look at the same topic. What do they look at when early marriage? Women say you give small picking we not reach the 10 minutes to man, and this the one way advocates then like Hannah then considers an abuse to the picking in human rights and other fundamental rights they way forget as a picking. Well, we report Maya to Sheriff look beside the issues there, so we get for do with early marriage, and he put these reports together.
Early marriage means say now we girl pick we no 18 years 8 and people them get to married. This now one way advocate them believe say they against picking them human rights. And according to UNFPA, 1 out of 5 girl picking them under the age of 18, they married or they into love relationship. And underdeveloped country them, according to research, 40% of girl picking them, they married before the age of 18, and 12% of girl picking them, they married before them 15 years. With this, don't they abog them health and them future. Plenty organization as salon, don't they fet and raise awareness for end child marriage na salon, and don't they consider them as child abuse. Global statistics show say, every year, 50 million girl picking them they married before the age of 18. And Africa get the highest percent of early child married na the world. And according to survey inside 2013, 21% of girl picking them from 15 to 19 years na salon don't born picking, and 40% of maternal death na because of teenage pregnancy. According to UNICEF, 30% of girl picking them, they married or they into love relationship between the age of 15 to 18, and 9% they married before 15 years. And according to the United Nations, if this continue, 25% of girl picking them na salon go married before they 18 years by 2030. Now, for sake of all this make, inside June this year, the Sierra Leone Parliament been passed the child marriage bill, when the First Lady Fatima Bio been champion inside this bill. Now, for criminalize early marriage, we mean say, no man not for married or go into any love relationship with any girl picking before the age of 18, or the law go take serious action against anybody we go against this law. First Lady Fatima Biok say every salon person get the responsibility for protect girl picking them from early marriage, and it show appreciation to civil society organization them for the role whether or not they play for tap early marriage na the country, and also appreciate President Bio for in support and commitment on gender issue na the country. As the 16 days of activism they end just now, plenty organization them don't they fight for say they're able for tap the violence where woman and girl picking them don't they face in the country, and for help tap child married na salon. For Liberty Online TV, me na Maria to Sheriff.
All right, well, from that report, the way Maria to Sheriff put together for Seka early marriage, let me just walk on the streets of Freetown and Yeri waiting David Yankee say Bingeda, as people been telling but their own view for Seka early marriage. As we tell you now, today they mark the end of the 16 days of activism, when at same way advocates and group them can come together for talk about things and what can happen to woman and girl picking them. Well, we go for going to the streets of Freetown, also we go for going to updates on waiting David Yankee say Bingeda for Seka the one them way don't they involve early child marriage, waiting and things they need for be done for stop this na society. Remember, so you say for the watch the broadcast, can send we your message and let we know what's happen in your community. As today the concerned Sierra Leoneans have been said in the stage of protest, a peaceful one at the ECSL office for let the ECSL go produce disaggregated figures them where according to them ECSL not pulling data yasunado since after the June 2023 elections. news. Well, earlier we don't talk to the reporter them in different parts of Freetown, where we don't tell we say so far from the far east, where in Waterloo we come down na the Goderich community, we notice say we report and tell we say life is normal in Freetown and everybody they go about their normal business. So you with the something at the provinces and the watch you go and follow we know what's in the happen at your own community. Feel free for send we your message and the comment section at the different platform them. Also you watch with this morning or send on to +232 74 545. We still get Hannah Kargbo at the studio. And we don't talk about early marriage as we mark the end of the 16 days of activism. And I come back to you, Hannah. We don't talk about early marriage, how the picture time currently, and also waiting at some of the bad effects and way they come with. But as the advocacy they continue, not just for the 16 days of activism, what do you think say need for be done as salon at this moment for ensure say if we're not able to cover them completely, but the numbers then go down?
Just like how we do for GBB, I would say GBB is a learning experience. You see, the more the raising of awareness, you go things say like where people when they go out and report the cases like not a bad thing, no? Because the fact that they report the cases to show that people now they speak up, about them things that will happen and they cover them again. So the same link with child marriage. So I think that the more awareness for lay people able to speak up, for lay girls that were in such situation, for able to rebel, no say I don't say my around for marry me, now I want to go report so side. Or then we make get a hotline. I remember when GBB they at high, you see say everybody was coming on board. All man put their hand on board. Same to the way as child marriage issues. Then get an hotline where people were able to call at any time from even the police or any organization they deal with this issue. Raise awareness, promote what the law says, and then work with parents them, and then definitely there will be a shift. They create more awareness, engage them, and they see reason why this thing for stopping them. Let's say take 26 or 20 to 2030, we will see definitely shift.
So
just like what I said.
And also you think at this point in the advocacy we have to give more training?
I think it's about, because we know in terms of the enforcement, but we're doing in terms of amplifying basically, as they talk about raise awareness, popularize what the law say. Use social media. You find that now say lots of things in our social media, how we're able to use innovation for the able for, tell people that I see like how Mary Stokes and now they do. Father say so engaged that they put their caption their way, they make people they glue. So the same way they're like organization like we kind of able for do that and they, also the schools then put mechanism, talk to teachers then. Where if you see picking the absent at school for so long, how can you able for check? Put like a recommendation box because the school then get able for help, for able for track them. It's like it's a multi-sector. Everybody needs to be involved.
Okay, see, then can use and say picking and can believe back when they come picking them, then peer groups, then they talk to them. Now don't they engage like them peer groups in our schools, for example, let them discuss the issues, yeah?
Yeah, especially like you get schools and they get school clubs and like so for we organization, we establish schools clubs and so we can make a point of view for able for build them picking them at the school club where they engage in a devotional time, they can able for talk to them about these issues there. And some people like actually apart from child marriage, they can count other issues where they can meet with them and then we can take them from there for give expertise and then help them and then we can able for link out with safe space or other procedures there.
All right, continue for this program, Hannah. Quickly, we'll go now to Parliament. Say Honorable Abdul Karim say over 100 picking them not get for take the WASC exam this year. He talk more, but some of the reason them inside this interview to Alassane Koroma.
Honorable Abdul Karim Kamara, where they represent the APC in Kambia district under the district block system. Don't raise concern this BNTM, but schools them will not get for seats this year was exams. For sake of this, Liberty Online TV, we get an interview with Honorable AKK for know how Parliament don't do with this issue. Honorable AKK start first for talk about how many schools them will not get for take this exam.
In the last couple of weeks, I raised up the issue again with the beginning of the left. for this year was, as they talk to you now, we get over 110 schools that we omitted from this year's was. And prominent among them, we get the girls' school and we get the Freetown Secondary School for Girls, FSSG. If things remains as they are, then 2 schools and the prominent among many other schools, no single PQ will take the exam this year. But as I say, we get a total of 110 schools we not take the exam this year.
He continues to say, as member of parliament, that a responsibility for ensure say he raised the issue in parliament.
We've gone a long way. One of my jobs as a member of parliament now for raise up the issues and bring the authority to task so that we address the issues. And I'll tell you with all confidence we've done our part, and the issues I am sure will be addressed this time around as opposed to last year. And it's a difficult one, a painful for students come and see picking another seat to us. Not the seat exams for reasons we none of them making, not none of them fault. But as I say, we're working on it, and we will get the right road, and we will get the correct pattern.
Honorable AKK end up for say then ensure say they engage the Minister of Education or see how them PK will take these exams.
I don't engage the Minister of Education. I don't engage the leadership in our parliament, and we're still on the engagement for get results. And I'm sure I'll get the results I need for those kids. Our kids should not go without taking the exam. We don't meet with WIAC, we don't meet with the ministry, we don't meet with as leaders in the parliament, and the speaker is behind me in this. We're going to get results, and we're going to get much more better result than we have now.
With all them concerning our way Honorable AKK raised inside this interview with regards to the education sector and the WAS students, them Liberty Online TV will continue for follow up this issue and bring the right information to the public. For Liberty Online TV, Al-Hassan Komade report.
All right, welcome back from that report in our parliament. Let me just go now and watch the message them where on I don't send as we begin the program this morning. We can look at message now where on I don't send at the text line and that of the different platform them also Liberty Online TV the broadcast where on I don't drop on a message them since morning. And the very first message where they look at the Facebook page.
All right, this one what they take. This one where I go take they come out from Mystic Dwazak. It's a gender-based violence campaign should not be only limited during the 16 days of activism. It should be an ongoing campaign, especially community outreach engagement, so that the message can filter well into the ordinary community members.
We look at more messages. For the Mustafa Toure, they say the most efficient way to bring about gender parity is through economic empowerment. You can pass all the bills and laws, but if they are not economically empower women, it's just about showing the donor partners that you are doing something by talking. Economic empowerment brings about financial independence, and one is limited to abusing a free woman.
Mystic Dwazak again, they say the campaign against early marriage should be a nation fight, just that a huge number of girls in Sierra Leone are victims of teenage pregnancy rather than early marriage.
Almame Dumbia na the YouTube channel regarding the updates we give from different community them. Almame Dumbia they say, good morning Liberty TV Online, my Rokel community is safe for now.
All right, from the messages then we come back in the studio as we still get Hannah. We are now advocate. We are the executive director for Girls Network Advocacy. Now we continue for talk about some of the issues there, and best like somebody say, this advocacy not for only be just like what I asked you earlier, not for only be during the 16 days of activism. Your organization waiting on a plan for going forward, so that's when I will continue for raise awareness, just like I say, not only in the city, some of them crimes there or issues that they happen in rural and remote communities.
So we could just wait till we go continue for doing, because we don't dare on this fight. I think that's why I'm here to basically talk about this issue. A person they mentioned something about economic empowerment, which is also a solution we give the girl picking them, because I talk one of the challenges in our policy. So how can we make these girls able to do some in Anna, and not only them jobs way in the class, but also for encourage them for basically do their jobs where you think man necessary, when a man occupied jobs, they give them that encouragement. They teach them how to create usable parts, we get support we go across schools, they're not to free. Me believe strong is the Freetown of total. Going at this can you teach girls how to usable part them, at the end of the day supply them or they very reasonable price of 20,000 where they give their income, and we just give them the materials and where they so giving them the economic resilience, as I mentioned, creating more platforms who will talk about the issue, that the National Girls Summit will get, the safe space will get for able to talk, whether it's a very youth friendly, then no adults in that, they're just peer to peer, where they will come out with issues, continue for engage parents, then continue for make the law simplify, and then in terms of language barriers, and also girls with disability, we also keep forget about that. They are as well affected by these issues. How they engage, girls living with disabilities, disability, for able for help for prevent such things than for happen to them. So it's like a continued process, and then give more energy to them. Like how they make strides in terms of GPV, and so you want for make strides in terms of child marriage, even though child marriage back there GPV. Yeah.
The advocacy and the network where you set up?
So do online. We can also link with partners, like if so tell them just okay, when I sell some people we can, or then if we go to the community as well, we can make it open to them, like maybe in terms of tie cards, so we get such program there, one day in Canada. We really avoid like people that speaking, because we don't want like something like favoritism, but then we online really can help people reach out to so many.
The online platform, how in they operate?
So like we pull out a Google form. You think so, okay, picking everybody don't get access to it. But definitely you get the apply for them. And this Girls Summit will get this, like 1,000 they apply, even though 1,500. So that they tell you, say like people they really use social media, or personally they when they use social media, when somebody that picking they will really need them. So with social media don't they really help you a lot.
Talking about the social media, the use of social media now, it clearly shows they on the increase, and a lot of people utilize them in a positive way than the negative way. How now plan for incorporate this aspect of communication so that the message will reach down there?
So for we, if you go on our Facebook page, if we get that nice poster that we can use, it can be a poster or photo where like maybe a young lady they send out a message, or it can just be a normal photo where that is very easy for spread. As soon as we share them, you see picking and they take and they post them, or the picking and say they tell a lady give a quote towards child marriage, and we put them where they can for use and in social media platform. We can also use dramatize. We get the picking there where they act about child marriage. We put them now with Facebook. Really they reach out to a lot of people. Them we put them now with Facebook, and then again apart from social media, traditional media like what in so how we came for you to got necessary to amplify. So I think traditional media no basically important. So it's definitely important because they reach out loud. And the next plan what we get is how for you use the bloggers. The don't see there is high increase of blogging. How you also use them instead of them promote negative thing, or as you see something bad so they people spread. How can we use them in the fight? For the child marriage.
How should you assess the responsiveness from the girl picking owner they work with, or talk about their issues? Then let them be an ambassador carrying the message to the company, because if you use that comedy, the message will go for pass the young youthful population, and you understand themselves much more better.
I think out of 5, I would say 4. Because honestly, you still say the people that really now get the willingness for change. Because they're not getting willingness, they're not going to apply for such initiatives, they're not going to be safe spaces, they're not ready for speak up, or able for do peer. So honestly, I would say the people that really ready. Sometimes you just get distraction from the home, the parents support them for actually for dating the cause. But honestly, when are we platform You said girl picking before.
You said we're impressed. When I say girl picking, also like young woman is different.
All the age of 12, picking away with 13, 14, then the champion issue will also yes, there has been a big shift.
Many thanks, Hannah. We join me this morning for can talk about this much important topic we get to do with early marriage and how the organization they work with other organizations and for protect girl picking them. Many thanks for joining me this morning.
Thank you very much.
All right, so you said we don't join we continue for watch Liberty Online TV as they bring canton updates, but within the happen na different side them na the country as this today na December 10. Some people will call themselves CONCERNED SIERRA LEONEAN been say they protest today na different ECSL office them forget the disaggregated data of the June 24th, 2023 elections. We go continue to monitor the situation and bring canton updates, but within the happen many thanks we join me at this edition of the Breakfast Show, and this program was supported by the Embassy of Ireland Salon and they supporting Liberty Online Television during these 16 days of activism for bringing canton content we get for the gender-based violence and other bad things that we happen to women and girl. Many thanks to the Embassy of Ireland Salon, and don't forget Liberty Online TV we do a documentary on physical violence. We go premiere this weekend, and you will not be able to join me yesterday. Now the Freetown City Council also been premiere, also called Woman Organization, the Ministry of Gender, and we partner them. We go watch this documentary yesterday, but we go do an online screening this weekend. We go put out the dates and flyer. Now we official handles them so that you go save the date and join we now we online screening. This edition of the Breakfast Show. Now Alex Torres Coman and producer Musa Sao Coman and technical support, and Mina Khadija Baghdadi. Have a blessed day.
All right, till we meet again. Mabel Kabadi, get a good day and stay safe out there.